Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
So for the West, Cousins comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Anthony Davis in for Bryant. And then for the East, Andre Drummond's checked in for Anthony. DeRozan comes in for Dwayne Wade. And John Wall's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, we've got DeRozan. LeBron James is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Paul George. And it's Wall in at the one. And so he hits the technical free throw. On defense, the East All-Stars. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Davis with a screen on Wall. Leonard attacking. And he jams it with authority.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Drummond a screen. Outside, George. Inside. And Drummond throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here's DeRozan following the miss by John Wall. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Davis with a screen on Wall. Curry passes to Davis. Cousins with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And stolen by LeBron. And Wall kicks to James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
On defense, the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
DeRozan dishes to Drummond. And a wide-open look for James. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Kicks it to Wall. Drummond with a screen on Curry. Wall's shot is off. Davis sets a screen. Curry with it. He's picked up by Wall. Passes it to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Here's Westbrook. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Westbrook's got his first bucket in this one. And Wall. Here we go now. George with no one around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Trailing by 4. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Major courage on display right there in that situation to go reverse.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, don't tell him, because I might want to see that one again.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's James. And he gets it to go.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Davis sets a screen. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Now here's Wall. Soft touch off the glass.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He already has 11 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And so here are the West All-Stars. 6-point game. There's the lob to the hoop. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Shoots the 3. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over to the left wing. Westbrook tries to keep it alive. And an air ball on that one. Way off. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And Wall. Here we go now. Four on the shot clock. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Leonard gets it to go. And here are the East All-Stars, leading by 5. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And finished off by Westbrook.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Wall attacking. The dish now to George. They get it again. Wall passes to James. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
John Wall.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Green, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And a switch here also for the East. Butler's checked in. Westbrook kicks to Curry. Back to Westbrook. Green with a screen for Westbrook. Comes up empty off the pick.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
LeBron outside. And he slams that one down.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Curry kicks to Westbrook. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Green dishes to Curry. Up and in from the low block. Curry's got 5 points so far. Curry's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Poked loose. It's 2-on-1. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Knocks it loose. Curry with the steal. Outside, Green. The tray. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. And now just a 4-point East All-Star lead. And the pass to LeBron. The feed now to George. Drummond passes to Butler. And Drummond throws it down.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Leonard, no luck.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Outside Westbrook. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 11 points for Leonard.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Drummond with it. Picked up by Davis. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Now here's Curry. Green kicks to Westbrook. Leonard. Outside, Davis. Inside. They shoot again. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Drummond with a screen on Westbrook. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's George for 3. And it's good. George has got 5 points so far.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboards. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Pass to LeBron. And Davis sends it back. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The East All-Stars up on top, up 8. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook out there with Steph Curry. And there's Davis, and it's Green in the 3 set. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Leonard, no luck.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The shot by Butler, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Russell Westbrook.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside, Wall. James sets the screen for Wall. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from George. The kick out to Wall. Outside, George. Butler sets a screen for Wall. George with the bucket.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
Davis kicks to Curry. Vicious to Green. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
The assist from Kawhi Leonard.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
They grab their own miss. Bosch. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You simply have to be able to box out better than that.
Yeah, second chance points clearly the difference in this game. The effort has not been equal to this point.
It's Curry with the drive. Leonard dishes to Curry. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Ball passes to LeBron.
Right now, they're down to just over 30% from three-point range.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Curry's shot is off.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Here's Leonard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That's on LeBron James.
Leonard has been playing really well. He has 15 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Outside Bosch. Fires for three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. James kicks to Wall. The kick out to Bosch. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Curry dishes to Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd. That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Davis is checked in for Leonard. Harden comes in for Draymond Green. And Paul subbed in for Steph Curry. And then for the East, Andre Drummond's checked in for Bosch. DeRozan comes in for Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for John Wall. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Lowry drives in. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. From 15 feet away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so here are the West All-Stars. Down by 12. Davis with a screen on Lowry. Thompson passes to Davis. Out to Thompson. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost him.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
DeRozan a screen on Cousins. And he gets the bucket. 22 points for LeBron.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Thompson misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The East All-Stars have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Here's Paul. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The screen from Thompson. Back to Paul. And Cousins kicks to Davis to end the run. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And it's George finishing it off.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Now here's Paul. It's Davis with the drive. Just 5 on the clock. Paul dishes to Davis. And stolen by Drummond. Lowry kicks to George. Here's Drummond. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Substitution for Western All-Stars.
Russell Westbrook in for the West. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Davis playing very well. He's got 8 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
And they will call over the back on the play.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the strike.
The East All-Stars have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Green's checked in. Chris Bosh is checked in for the East.
That's his first personal foul.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Lowry. The rejection by Paul. And here comes the break. Moving it up. Here's Bosh. They get it back. And here's George for 3. But they get it back. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The East All-Stars have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins.
East ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Bosh, the screen. And James throws it down hard. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
East All-Stars foul.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He has 11 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Durant's checked in for the West. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Butler's checked in.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for the West. Curry comes in for Paul. The East also changing it up. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Bosh. Wade comes in for Butler. And Thomas subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Thomas with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. 5 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Stolen by Harden. Feeds to Westbrook. From downtown. And it's Wade with the rebound. He's with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Wade. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Pass to LeBron. 1 second left. And he sinks the layup. James has got 32 points. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. East All-Stars lead by 20. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants, and in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Lowry out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's James in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Thompson misses. James with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Butler, here we go. Curry against Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Lowry's got 9.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Right side George. He kicks to LeBron. Outside Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Jimmy Butler. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Timeout.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
A big group substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for Bosch. Wade comes in for George. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's John Wall in for Kyle Lowry. It's Thompson off the drive from 11 feet away. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Curry with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Wall passes to LeBron. Wade on the wing. He feeds it to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Durant dishes to Green. And stolen by LeBron. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
LeBron right side. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
Oh, wow. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And stolen by Cousins. Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. He dishes it to Curry. Down low. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Good D by Drummond. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Durant kicks to Cousins. The open shot, Thompson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And they're pushing it up. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the West. And then for the East, Paul George comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Thomas subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Cousins has gone 2 of 3 from the field. And here's George for 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Drummond.
Out of bounds.
And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Thomas. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's a 3-second violation.
And there's the 3-second violation.
All-Stars ball.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And Cousins throws it down.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Thomas kicks the wall.
John Wall.
That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for John Wall. Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. Davis sets a screen. Here's Cousins. Off the screen.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And stolen by Cousins. Outside Curry. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
James outside. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's George. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
The West making some changes. Kobe's checked in for Anthony Davis, and James Harden subbed in for Steph Curry. And then for the East All-Stars, Anthony's checked in for Drummond, and it's Butler in for Thomas. And then Cousins with the dunk.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Wall passes to LeBron. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. LeBron's got 41.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep. I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time. And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Green's checked in. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Drummond's checked in for the East. DeRozan comes in for Butler. Wall with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's George. From down in the low post, it goes. George has got 15 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Durant for three. Thompson dishes to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Davis. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here's the West with the ball. It's Harden with the drive. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harden's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target from outside. Durant with it. He's picked up by James. And he overshot that one, missing.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performer.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Davis with a screen on Wall. And they call an illegal screen here.
If they can't take care of the basketball, they're going to have a very hard time turning this game around.
True. Their turnovers are piling up in this quarter.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Drummond throws it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Remains West All-Stars ball.
Green, he's checked in for Anthony Davis.
Your West All-Stars. Draymond Green.
Get open.
Thompson against DeRozan. And Thompson kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Good D by Drummond. And Wall kicks to DeRozan. From deep. Left side, George. DeRozan passes to George. And Wall. Here we go now. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the West. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Butler, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Kicks to Harden. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. East All-Stars up on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
For three.
They've got Draymond Green, Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Durant, and it's Cousins in the 4 slot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. To the paint. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. James Harden. He's checked in for Draymond Green.
Backcourt violation.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Curry with the steal. And here they come. And stolen by James.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Thompson, he's checked in for the West. Passes to Cousins. The kick out to Westbrook. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Western All-Stars ball. 2 points, Phoenix.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. It's Curry outside. Wall with some nice D. James kicks to Wall. No good. Great D that time from Curry. Here's Durant. High post try. Shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Now the dish to Wall. Knocked away. George with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Wall. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Western All-Stars ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Curry attacking. Back to Thompson. Down low. Here's Cousins.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Western All-Stars ball.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Bosch is checked in.
Chris Bosh.
Curry. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
LeBron James.
Bosch has got 6 rebounds in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It's on Chris Bosh.
Shooting for West
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
The pass to Wall. Back to George. To the wing right side. Just 4 to shoot. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. West All-Stars with the rebound. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Cousins playing well. 16 points and 3 denials. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
East with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The drive by James. Good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
Shooting for West All-Stars.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's LeBron.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
It's Wall with the drive. Durant with the steal. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last.
Timeout, East All-Stars.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. The East also changing it up. Drummond comes in for Chris Bosh. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for George. Curry passes to Cousins. Here's Harden. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game. Drummond with a screen on Curry. And stolen by Cousins. In the corner, Harden. Back to Westbrook. Outside Curry. The feed to Harden. Up top, Curry. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. And the shot is good. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Cousins kicks to Harden. Outside Durant. And timeout call. Steve Kerr has had enough. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Thompson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the East All-Stars, George is checked in for Wade. DeRozan comes in for Butler. And it's Lowry in for John Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Cousins throws it down.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Lowry with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to James. Takes it from 10. Here's Drummond. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And stolen by Cousins. And here they go. And then Durant with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the West.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Shot is no good. Good D by Drummond. The drive by Lowry. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Drummond with a screen on Curry. The shot by Lowry, no good. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half. Curry with the steal. From deep. Count the bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Lowry kicks to George. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Assisted by
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Curry with it. Lowry picks him up. Durant dishes to Harden. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Davis. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Kevin Durant.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And James throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Lowry kicks to Drummond. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Davis, the pass to Harden. East grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's George. It's rebounded by the West. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant sets a screen for Curry. Thompson dishes to Davis. Curry with it. George picks him up. Curry kicks to Harden. Thompson inside the line. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen. He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter. Good game for Lowry. 9 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Thompson. Lowry passes to Drummond. Outside Lowry. 6 to shoot. LeBron James on the wing. Outside DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And the rejection by Cousins. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they still keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're up by 9. 1:16 left to play in the final quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys?
What a stellar outing in this one for Thompson. He has 23 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the East. That one goes. Count it.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the East All-Stars.
Clark, this was a physical game.
Yeah, but the awareness they had offensively to penetrate really was the difference.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Thompson. And he jams it with authority.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Harden, no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 11.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Here's James. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. See you later.